How's it going, YouTube? Just doing a little video. I'm gonna start doing a teardown on the bike, and these are just some alcohol wipes I'm gonna use to clean my hands because I got some grease on the frames and stuff, and maybe some gas or whatever. A little thing before I start tearing it down. This bike doesn't have a disc brake. I was gonna make a disc brake bracket out of metal, and I still might if I have to, but I bought one of these from Bikeberry. Pretty much converts your bike to have disc brakes. It works, it fits, but the only downside or the bad thing about it is there's no real adjustment. You see here? You could put it on here, it'll slide up to this part right here, flush, but you can't go any further. So that means my bicycle chain is going to be right here, which I'm going to have to extend my bicycle chain that I already cut to size, and you can't move it, it's just going to have to be right here. So not a big bad side, but it is what it is. Alright, let's start doing that tear down. Right now it's 5:27, and I'm going to start doing a little quick teardown. If the video takes more than, let's just say, if it takes more than 10 minutes, I'm going to just stop it, because you don't want to see me take a bike apart in 10 minutes. I'll be kind of boring. I do have to get something, so I don't want to... I'll be right back. I'm just gonna pause it and we'll do it right now. Alright, what I had to get was some vice grips. Some vice grips and some needle nose. Just take off that master link on the chain. I'm going to take off that master link, and then I'm going to put back the master link, so I won't lose it in the future. I already lost the master link a couple times, but it's not fun when you don't have master links as supply. We're going to need some more stuff. We're going to need a screwdriver for one. I'm going to start taking off the motor bracket mount. The nice thing about it, I made it real simple. So it's only going to be 4 bolts to remove the motor. And it's going to be really easy to do it. And then after I do this, I'm going to put the bolts back so I won't lose them, because they are the right ones. The correct amount of spacers. I was going to put music, but my brother told me that if you put music on YouTube, you could get your videos banned or something like that. And I didn't want to get banned. This part I don't have to either. I'm just going to take off the exhaust, make it easier to work on. Pretty much the exhaust was in the way on one of the motor bolts. Wasn't really big time in the way, but decided just to take that off. You can see the motor's almost out. So 2 bolts down. These are a lot easier. Pretty much we're good. Maybe the clutch cable I have to remove, and then that grip. So we got that out. I don't know, it's been like 5 minutes or something. Now I need a screwdriver. Which I probably should have came prepared, but let me get a screwdriver. Which I just found one. Okay, now that we have the motor and the clutch cable out, I could take off the final bolt, and then let me take off the gas line here. Okay, like I said, I can take off the final bolt now. Which now the motor, what I understand, should just come right off. There it is. Got the motor out. A quick way to take off the motor. I'm gonna put these nuts, these bolts back onto the motor. Okay, now that's off. I'm going to take off the handlebars, and this should also take off the headset. Take some of that out. Okay, so now we got that. We got the brake connected to the forks. I gotta break this loose with a vice grip. Which I'll take that off as soon as I take off the pedal. So Okay, so we got this pedal off. Now we gotta take off this sprocket area, which shouldn't be that hard. I didn't tighten it up super tight when I did it. I was not even gonna leave the bike running that long. I just wanted to test ride it. Okay, comes the fun part or something like that. Just taking off this part, which I probably need a flat screwdriver. Actually, this overpassed something, so we'll do that in a little bit. I'll take off the seat. I'm sure that can be easily done. Okay, so we got that out. Now we gotta take this bolt and this nut. That's off. I'll put this right here so I won't lose it. I'm gonna paint this a separate color when I do the paint. The springs I'm gonna do a different color as well. So the bike's pretty much taken apart. Now it's about removing this gas tank, which really shouldn't be too hard. After it gets easier, I can stick it in like this. And I'm going to stop there. Take off the other side. Now, this is all up. Take off the other side, which also should all come out. I'm going to put all these nuts and bolts here and the gas tanks out. Take it outside. Well, pretty much there you go. The bike's coming apart. I guess that'll be it for the video. If I had an editing system, I could do like a speed lap showing you like all this in within a minute or whatever, or 2 minutes, the speed lap thing. But it is what it is right now, and I don't have access to do a speed lap unless I could do it on the settings. If that's the case, the first of it's going to be all Speedy Gonzalez, and then I'm pretty much good. Got the coil out. Pretty much what happened here, this thing overpassed it because I had to add some spacers to it, and the actual thing got loose, so it actually went over the threads. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's probably gonna take me like 5 minutes. I don't want to do that in the video. Pretty much take off these 2 bolts, unloosen the springs, and then they come off. Like I said, they just come off. You know what? I could just pause my video. I got enough battery on my phone, so I'm going to pause it, take off that thing. Another little thing, I forgot I didn't have a master link, so I had to open it up. This tool right here is called, let me see, White Lightning. You can get this at Walmart. It's a really good chain breaker. I had multiple chain breakers in the year, and these things right here always bend and break. This is like more hardened steel, so it's probably going to snap right off right away without bending, but it seems cool. The handle's big enough. Some of these handles really suck on these chain tools, and there's low adjustment for you could have the thicker chains and then your skinnier chains, so you won't bend that. This keeps the pressure on the actual thing, so when you push the pin out, it doesn't snap your thing. Yep. Alright, I got the cranks out finally. Pretty much just took off the back rim, which now is the easy part. That's something loose. I'm actually going to leave the bike on the stand, because after that you can just yank it out. Take the bearings, and there it is, my friend. Now all I'm gonna do is now I'm just gonna clean it up, degrease everything, all the oil stains and all that. Some of the paint chipped or whatever because I had that other gas tank. It'll just be rubbing right here. You look real good. That's not chip, but more like a paint rub or a scuff. And the forks fell. But yeah, this is the frame, bare frame. Probably be the last time it'll be a bare frame, because it's gonna get painted. And this bracket here, I'm deciding either just paint it the color of the bike, and that's probably what's gonna happen. This should make it look cleaner, or flat black, just that bracket to make it look like it's a separate bracket, or maybe this part of the bike and then this part flat black. I still don't know. Look, my hands got all oily. But yeah, the bike is taken apart. There's the back rim, there's the front rim, the seat, and all the components. Now I just gotta start cleaning up everything I made of a mess, and then wash the frame, sand whatever I need to sand, re-primer whatever I need to re-primer, let that cure for a day, and then let's just say it's ready for paint. And this is the color I'm going with, some cranberry, some gloss cranberry from Rust-Oleum. It's like 2 times the spray can, so I'm thinking this will be enough for the frame and the gas tank. I'm gonna do the frame first, and if that looks like it's enough coverage, leave the frame alone, go straight to the gas tank. And I want the gas tank to really pop, so I'm gonna make that one look really glossy, nice gloss finish. Hopefully it lasts long. Here's one of my older paints. It's just dusty, but you can see I do pretty good paint, so I trust my paint skills that it's gonna last a good amount of time. Here's the engine. And there's the cops, and there's the gas tank. I'm still gonna need to sand all this. You can see if you go with your fingernail, it's not gonna chip. So that's a good sign that the paint has cured. So I'm gonna start taking all the gas out, take the fitting out, and get ready for paint. That'll be the end of the video. Sorry for the long 20-minute video, but if you stuck around to the end, you got to see the frame. It has a bare frame. You can see the motor mounts. Just 2 bars. Look at all that oil junk buildup. I just want the flapper disc and grind some of that for the chain won't rub. There's no stress cracks. It seems like it's holding up pretty good. So yep, this bike's ready for paint.